Very good morning, students. In the last class, we were learning in the chapter Conservation of Plants and Animals about that is, what do you mean by flora and fauna, what do you mean by deforestation, and what do you mean by desertification, and what are the causes for the desertification, deforestation, and how floods are caused, and what are the consequences of droughts and all we have learnt. Today, we have to move on for the other topic of conservation of plants and animals, that is endemic species. So, what do you mean by the word endemic? Endemic species are those species of plants and animals which are found exclusively in a particular area. In that particular area, apart from that, what happen, you cannot be able to find in any of the places. So, a particular type of animal or plant may be endemic to a zoo or state or even to that country. That is, they are telling apart from that place, what happened, they are telling we cannot found this species of organisms in anywhere else, they are saying. So here they have given endemic species of Pachmahi biosphere reserves, that is bison, giant, and even that is flying squirrel, and even wild mango are certain examples. So what are the effects that natural habitat of endemic species, the destruction of their habitat? So habitat, hereby what happen, a group of organisms are living in a particular area, thereby what happen, if those organisms are killed or even they are disturbed means what happen, or if they are poached means thereby what happen, that species of population of organisms will be reduced. Thus so what happen, the habitats of those organisms or the number of species of those organisms will be totally affected. And even increasing population, it may be that organism population may be increases or even decreases, it may be depending on the climatic conditions, thereby also what happen, even the habitat also will be changes. And introduction of new species, they are telling a new species are obtained in that same species of an organisms, because we all know thereby what happen, a genetic variation will be taking place as the temperature and even climatic condition and even in the whole environment what happen, there are certain changes, thereby if an animal have to survive means a certain body changes has to be changed. That is, we know that is in a genetic drift, isn't it? So thereby if an animal is going to change their body structures or even or even certain amount of the changes in the genetic means a new varieties have been obtained in that species, and thereby what happen, a new species may be obtained for the further generation, thereby leaving the older generation. Thereby also what happen, a new species emerges also will be leading for the destruction of other species of organisms. A species is a group of population which are capable of interbreeding, that is within the same species of organisms only they are going to breed. For example, a elephant is going to breed another small elephant, not with any other organism. So with also in a human being, that is a same species of animal are obtained within the same kind of an organism. This means that the members of species can reproduce fertile offspring with only the members of their own species or not with the members of a other species. That is, as I already told, what happened, elephant is going to give birth to the younger elephant, not to the monkey or the other one. This as follows: members of a species have common characteristics. So elephant, what happen, wherever you go, thereby what happen, all the elephants will be having a same characteristics. That is, which one, they will be having a tusk, and even there will be having that is a wide body and even number of characteristics. But you can see that is certain body color changes and even certain weight also will be changes. It is different in the same species. So thereby what happen, from place to place, thereby what happen, as general characteristics or a few characteristics of those animals are going to vary. So that is why they're telling, but the major amount of characteristics of those will be having a same. So, national park. National parks. These reserves are large and diverse enough to protect the whole sets of ecosystem. Students, what do you mean by the word ecosystem? Ecosystem is nothing but where you can see that is interdependent of biotic and abiotic components. What do you mean by the word biotic and abiotic components? Biotic are nothing but you can see that is plants, animals, and microorganisms. But abiotic components are nothing but thereby what happen: air, sunlight, soil, water, temperature, humidity. All these are example for which one? Abiotic components. That is why they are telling a whole sets of ecosystem. So all the organisms and even abiotic components are living in which one? They are telling national parks. Thus, so what happened? Our government has been implemented number of rules for the increase in amount of this ecosystem, that is such as a national parks, it may be biosphere, it may be wildlife increasing, it may be. So thus, so what happened? Our environment will be safe. They preserve number of flora, fauna, landscape, and even historic objects of an area. So Satpura National Park is the first reserve forest of India. The finest Indian teak is found in this forest. So they are telling the finest Indian teak, what happens? We can find only in this place, they are telling. So threats for the protected forest, they are telling. So that is how the ecosystem are being damaged, or what are the threats to the forest ecosystem. One is deforestation. You all know that what happened, forests are being cut for the number of purposes, as we already seen, that is for the cultivation land, and even for the furnitures it may be, or for the construction of hospitals, or for the factories, or even for the number of purposes. Thereby what happened, trees are cut. And poaching, you all know, because of economic value of certain organisms, and even for the hunting also, what happened, you can see that is the number of animals are poached. And over exploitation of resources, you know, that is what happened, water from the underground we are going to continuously use of it. And even thereby what happens, they have given a mining dam, isn't it? So continuously soil fertility, or even that is minerals which are present in the soil are continuously collected. So thereby, because of which one? Mining. So as we are continuously taking, means thereby what happen, our resources also will be depleted. And even thereby what happen, petrol and diesel and number of products from the earth also will be utilizing. Changing land use patterns, that is lands are used for number of purpose, we all know. Fragmentation and habitat degradation. So thereby also what happen, now number of habitats, thereby what happen, the number of species which are present in that environment will be getting affected, because a climatic changes which is caused because of a human activities. So the next thing, we are having Satpura Tiger Reserve. That is a Project Tiger. Recently, we are very aware of a reservation, that is conservation of our tiger. A tiger project is a project which is implemented in India and even in Karnataka to save the tigers, because the number of tigers which were present in the earlier, what happened, were more, but nowadays what happened, the tigers were hunted for the number of purposes. So thereby what happened, tigers less has been seen in the country. That's why what happened, we can see Tiger Project. A Project Tiger is a wildlife conservation movement initiated in India in 1973. To Project Tiger, it has been one of our most successful conservation venture in recent times. The project aims at the tiger conservation, especially in tiger conserves, which are representatives of various biogeographical regions falling within India. The project aims at stabilizing the population of the tiger within the country. You can see this, a tiger population here, increasing tiger numbers. So here they have given in the picture, you can see in 2006, 10, 14, and 2018. So the number of tigers, what happened, population is keep on increasing. And Madhya Pradesh, you can see that is 526. In Karnataka, what happened, the number of tigers which are present here are 524. And number of states also they have given where maximum number of tigers are present. So what next thing we have to move for, endangered species. So what do you mean by the word endangered species? So animals whose number are diminishing to a level they might face extinction are known as endangered species. So endangered species are nothing but whose population is becoming very less. So if a number of population of those organisms are which are very less, means we are going to call them as a endangered species. For example, tiger, lion, elephants, wild buffalo, Barasinga, etc. So survival of some animals has become difficult by the disturbances in their natural habitat. It is mainly because of human activities only. The human activities, whether it cannot be there in the forest itself, even in cities also, what happen, the activities which we are going to carry on will be directly affected in the forest. So what happen, we can say that is the animals which are present in the forest also will be affected. So are mm, small animals are much more in danger of becoming extinct than the bigger animals. That is what happens, the heavier means hereby what happen, lesser in number of organisms, thereby what happens, small animals, they are telling, are becoming danger when you compare to the bigger animals, because they are more susceptible to the number of human activities or even the climatic activities. At times, we kill snakes, frogs, lizards, bats, and owls ruthlessly without realizing their importance in the ecosystem. We all know that is we kill snakes because of its poison, and frogs because they may affect us, and even lizards, it also will affect us, and bats and also, isn't it? We don't know that is what is the importance, but these organisms play a very important role in which one, that is in the balancing of our ecosystem. By killing them we are harming ourselves, isn't it? They might be small in size, but their role in the ecosystem cannot be ignored. They form part of food chains and food webs, about which you have learnt in your earlier classes. That is what do you mean by food web. Food web is nothing but interconnection between one organism to the other organisms. And even food chain, a food chain is nothing but what, one organism is becoming the food for the other organism. That's so what happened, a snake, frog, lizards, these are the food for the number of organisms. When these organisms are not available for the number of other higher species of animals, thereby what happened, they will die. As they will die, what happened, they are population also are going to vary. As the population of their species are going to vary, means what happened, thereby they are kind of a habitats, and even their population is going to directly affect on our environment. Thus, so these endangered species plays a very important role in the environment. So here are some pictures of the endangered species. Thus, so what we must do, we must conserve our environment along with certain animals and even certain plants and even certain microorganisms too. So the next thing we have to move for which one? An ecosystem. As I already told, an ecosystem is made up of all the plants, animals and microorganisms in an area, along with non-living components such as climate, river, soil, etc. So as I already said, that is what happened, abiotic components and biotic components. You can see the picture here, that is one is a lake and another one river. And even ecosystem can be a natural ecosystem or even it can be a artificial ecosystem. The aquarium which is present in homes, what happened, it is nothing but artificial ecosystem. And the zoos which are present in a city, what happened, it is also artificial ecosystem. And the forest is nothing but it is a natural ecosystem. And the parks which are present, they are also artificial ecosystem. National parks, biosphere, they can be a natural and even that is artificial ecosystem. So extinct animals they have given, that is which are not there. So extinct animals are those animals whose population are not there in a environment, so they are going to call it as extinct animals. That is dinosaur we are not going to see, and even a saber tooth cat we are not going to find, and woolly mammoth, isn't it? Students, you might have seen in the cartoons and even in the pictures, isn't it? A big tusk and all will be present, and the weightage of these also will be more when you compare to the normal elephant. And even the hairs which are very long when you compare to a normal elephant, a passenger pigeon, and a golden toad dodo, and even a ground sloth. So migration plays a very important role in which one, that is birds. So what do you mean by migration? That is moving from one place to another place. A migratory birds fly to far away areas every year during a particular time because of climatic changes. So climatic changes also will plays a very important role whenever the migration takes place in a birds. Thereby we can find that is a number of species, what happen, they are going to have a distribution in different types of places. That is they have They mainly go for the migration for the breeding and all. They fly for laying eggs as the weather in their natural habitat become very cold and inhospitable. That is, it may not be able to adjust for those number of organisms. Birds who cover long distance to reach another land are known as migratory bird. So keep it in mind. So what do you mean by a migratory bird? Birds who cover long distance to reach another land are known as migratory bird. And what is it important means that climatic changes may not be helpful for their birds for laying eggs. That is, if they have to lay the eggs and if they have to carry for the reproduction, or if they have to carry, that is number of offsprings, or the population has to be increased, means they have to move from one place to the another place. So that's how what happened, it plays a very important role. The next thing we have to move for which one, that is recycling of paper. So paper is also a very important thing. That is, we know that is paper is obtained from which one, that is from the trees itself. It takes 17 full grown trees to make 1 ton of paper. Therefore, we should save paper. Keep it in mind, whatever may be the papers which we are using right now, that is notebook, newspapers, or any other papers, it is mainly made from which one they are telling trees. To have 1 ton of paper, they are telling 17 full grown trees are cut, it seems. Paper can be recycled 5 to 10 times for use. If each student saves at least one sheet of paper in a day, we can save many trees in a year. We should save, reuse used paper and recycle it. By this, we not only save trees but also save energy and water needed for manufacturing paper. Moreover, the amount of harmful chemicals used in paper making will also be reduced. So they are telling whatever may be the papers which we are going to use right now, it has to be recycled, they are telling. And if we are going to save a sheet of paper, means thereby what happens, we can conserve number of trees in our environment. Thus so what happens, we must reuse those papers and recycle those paper. Thereby what happens, our deforestation also can be saved to some extent. So next thing we are having, that is reforestation. What do you mean by the word reforestation? Forestation we will be knowing. Reforestation is nothing but what happened, planting new trees. Reforestation, that is planting new trees, they are going to call it as, or having a new forest, we are going to call it as reforestation. Reforestation is restocking of the destroyed forest by planting new trees. The planted trees should generally be of the same species which were found in that forest. We should plant at least as many trees as we cut. Reforestation can take place naturally also. If the deforested area is left undisturbed, it reestablishes itself. In natural reforestation, there is no role of human beings. We have already made a tremendous damages of to our forest. If we have no if we have to retain our green wealth for generations, plantation is more trees in is the only option. So they are telling the planted trees should generally be of the same species which found in that forest, they are telling. So same species has to be grown. And another one we must see here, reforestation can take place naturally also. How they are going to take naturally, we know that is number of birds and number of organisms which are present. Thereby what happen, they will eat the number of fruits, and the seeds which are present in those, what happen, will be left with the ficus. And that ficus which is on a land, thereby what happen, will start to germinate by utilizing the water content which is present in the soil. And even the seeds, what happen, will start to move whenever the air bends and water flows. Thereby what happens, the seeds from the trees will start to run off. This also will be the main helpful for which one, for the reforestation. And we have already made tremendous damages to our environment, isn't it? So the damages already, apart from the natural forest fire it may be, or any other purposes. So thereby what happened, whatever the environment is facing number of problems, it is mainly because of human beings. Because we are going to use number of vehicles, so thereby the temperature of the earth also will increases. It also will mainly affect which one, they are telling, forest. And even water cycle also has been damaged. It is also because of our human activities itself. And even the number of organisms amount also will be reduced. It is also mainly because of human organisms. That is why they are telling to retain our green wealth for the next generation, what we must do? We must plant number of plants and trees. Thus, in this class, we have learnt about a number of information about which one, that is endemic species and even endangered species and even wildlife, and even the other thing, that is ecosystem also we have learnt, and even recycling, and even that is migration.